In this video, I am going to continue the poems written by William Wordsworth. In earlier video, I have discussed some poems that are Tintin Away and a sonnet, that is, the word is too much with us, and both were related to tell how the importance of nature in our society and how we have we have moved away from the nature, and we have given our time in earning some materialistic things. In this video, same same poems dealing with the theme of the importance of nature I will discuss, and I will be discussing only the themes of the poems, because if you go through once the themes of the poem, you will understand what is romanticism and what the poets or you can say what the romantic poets want to say. In this poem, I am going to tell you about a poem that is that is an ode, immorality ode. Immorality ode was partly written in 1802 and other part was written in 1806, and completely it was published in 1807, and the collection of that poem was known as uh, poems in two volumes. So the full title of Immorality Ode is Recollection of Early Childhood. In this poem, Wordsworth tells us that a child is born innocent, but with the passage of time, he becomes corrupted, or he goes away from the lap of nature or God. And the very important line in this poem is the child is the father of man. This is very important line of this poem. William Wordsworth said that when a child is born, he does not know the society and rules of the society. He enjoys nature, and he plays without any tension. He enjoys his life completely, and William Wordsworth says that God is with the child till his adulthood, but when the child identifies himself, and you can say that he is able to get his identity from the society, he goes away from nature, and he gives less time to nature in comparison with other things. Slowly slowly one day the child is completely away from God. At this time, God does not force him to be with the lap of nature, because William Wordsworth is connecting God with nature. because nature is a god and god is a nature. So in this poem, William Wordsworth want to say that a person should not be away from the nature that is God. He should give at least some time to to worship the nature, because if a person worships worships nature or God, he, he is he is in a position that he will not do anything wrong to anyone. He will understand what is morality and how it, it should be promoted in the society. at at present you are seeing that we don't have give time to nature or God. That's why we are suffering from some issues. And one example is from coronavirus that came in 2019. After COVID came, we started questioning about God. If God is present in the earth, in the in the earth, why should He not save us? Because and the reason is that God does not save us from pandemic or endemic or anything, because we have given our hearts away from nature. At the time of problem, we go to worship in front of God. So you can imagine that at the time of danger, we go to temple and we start worshipping nature. That is wrong. And it can be a selfish act. It can be a selfish act. So if we are continuously giving our time to God or nature, it is possible that we will not face any such kind of pandemic or endemic. And if we face such kind of pandemic or endemic like coronavirus, we will able to fight those pandemics or sufferings boldly. So if so some people say that being connected with God is not to mean that we that we are completely free from danger. Yes, we are not completely free from danger, because but if we face danger and we worship, we are able to tolerate or bear those problems easily or boldly. So that is the purpose of this poem. And William Wordsworth told his childhood and his maturity. William Wordsworth says that I was I was very innocent, and I was connected with the nature at my childhood. But with the passes of time, when I get my adulthood, I slowly forget the nature, and that's why I have several problems right now. So William Wordsworth tell us the importance of nature through this ode. After this I am going to tell you about another nature poem, Daffodils. And the full title of Daffodil is I wander I wander lonely as a cloud. That is the full title. I don't remember exactly the title of this poem, but I can tell you the summary or the theme of this poem. That is the William Wordsworth shows the importance of nature again in this book, in this poem. And this poem was written when William Wordsworth was passing through a forest. He see, he saw some flowers in the field, and the flowers were swinging. After came after passing through the forest, he started writing this poem. In this poem, William Wordsworth tells us the beauty of nature. The beauty of nature cannot be compared with anything else, because the beauty of nature is connected with the God. And there is no beauty in the universe that can be compared with the beauty of God, because nature is also a part of God. So if the nature is beautiful, it is obvious that um, the God will be beautiful. And all the objects made by God are very beautiful. And you can say that that we are also the part of God, so we are also beautiful. But human being cannot be can be beautiful physically, but it he is not called that he is completely beautiful, because natural objects don't have any selfish motive. Human being is beautiful, but he has selfish motive. And if you have selfish motive, so you cannot be called a beautiful person. And for example, river, the nature of river is flowing everywhere. It does not The river does not exploit anyone. And uh, and the man exploits everything for the benefit of his own interest. You can say that the river flows everywhere. Either the field is good, either the field is bad. So we can they said that nature treats, and all the natural objects treat everyone equally. There is no direct distinction between poor upper class. There is no such thing for nature. But a human being is beautiful, but he can distinguish everything. At present, you are seeing that the people respect or give importance to the people who have money. But if a person who does not have much money is not respected by the society. So human being is beautiful, but he is not completely beautiful. So the natural objects are very beautiful. And 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 you have seen that when we get under the lap of nature, or uh, or or when we connected, or when we get connected with nature, we feel a spiritual pleasure that we don't feel in materialistic things, because nature gives us inner peace which any material which any materialistic things cannot give. And it give, and one thing, materialistic things give us pleasure for a short period of time, but the pleasure got from natural object is eternal. John Keats John Keats have already told about that we get pleasure from the nature is eternal. And in the next video I will tell you how John Keats describe and how John Keats portray the nature, and how one can uh, how one can enjoy in the life of nature, and how can we get uh, uh, completely free from the materialistic things or sorrows if we go to the life of nature. So in this poem, William Wordsworth told us that if William Wordsworth is sad, he is completely sad. He remembers the beauty of daffodils. Let me tell you, define daffodils. Daffodils are flowers. In this poem, daffodils are flowers which are very beautiful, and their beauty inspires William Wordsworth to write this poem Daffodils. So William Wordsworth said that when he is in pensive mood, or when he is completely sad, he he recounts those images of daffodils, and and very soon he gets his pain relieved from his mind. So so the daffodils which are part of nature are very important and valuable to Williams Wordsworth. And the first, or you can say the opening line of the poems is I wandered lonely as a cloud. It means I am moving as a cloud. So in the next video I will tell some other poems of William Wordsworth, and after that I will tell you about H.T. Coleridge. In H.T. Coleridge poems, or you can say that works, supernatural elements are present, and those supernatural elements are also the part of nature. So H.T. Coleridge gives his focus on supernatural objects, and Robert Southey wrote some essays that dealt with the themes of the significance of nature, and some other poems of Southey delve into the themes of how to protect nature and some other things. So in next video I am going to tell you the themes of the Wordsworth poems that are very much important. So thank you.